Welcome to Gutter Trash, episode 216. Gutter Trash, the movie. My name is Eric.
I'm Jason. I wish. Who would play us in the Gutter Trash, the movie? I mean, would it be like people that like as much like represent us, you know, or would it be like would we like get to pick our own? Like, could I pick like George Clooney?
Right. Well, let's do both.
Okay.
Let's go for ideal first.
Okay.
All right.
Like who we would choose ourselves?
Yeah.
Okay. Man. I guess Chris Elliott for me.
That is an awesome choice. I don't know that I really have one off the top of my head, but if you're going Chris Elliott, I guess I have to figure out something in that vein.
Oh yeah. Brian Doyle Murray.
I'm gonna go Dan Aykroyd.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Classic American comedy, or is he Canadian?
Ooh.
I'm guessing he's American, but
Yeah, I don't know off for sure.
didn't he did some messy TV stuff, right?
Oh, I don't think so.
No, you
No,
didn't?
yeah.
Okay.
I think he was SNL. Of course, I mean, that doesn't mean anything. I mean, he could have started in this. Well, I don't know. Well, SCTV is Second City,
Right.
which I think is a improv group out of Chicago.
Well, there's a bunch of
'Cause-
different second cities.
Yeah,
But I mean, that's
I
the
know
original.
that for sure, but I think they started in Chicago, right?
But what was the?
I know the show, though, was a lot of Canadians.
Yeah, a lot of Canadians. Yeah,
Yeah, I don't know for sure.
and he's got that whole Detroit tie-in. He's got,
Right.
I'm not sure.
Yeah, I don't know. Wow.
Huh.
Maybe I should pick someone else then.
You can go with your second choice, Captain Lou Albano. It's fine.
Maybe I go Harvey Firestein.
I don't know who that is.
He is a gay gentleman
Uh-huh.
with a very raspy voice.
That guy.
Yeah.
Okay. That guy's awesome.
That guy is awesome.
Okay. Well, yeah. Do it up, those guys. If those guys want to come here and record, we're done. You know?
Okay, so who plays us if we don't get to pick?
Oh, if we don't get to pick. Man, I don't know. I'm not good with celebrities anyway. There's probably 1,000 people who are closer to representing me than anyone I could probably choose.
Right. For you, I'm gonna guess Steve Zahn.
I don't know who that is.
He was in. I'm trying to think of anything you would have seen. Did you ever see Rescue Dawn?
No.
No, you should.
I've seen Rescue Me.
Yeah,
And I've seen Red Dawn.
right.
Is that like an amalgam of the two?
But closer to Red Dawn than anything else. The movie involves rescuing.
Oh. Well,
I
aptly titled then.
recommend Rescue Dawn. Christian Bale. It's a war movie. It's
Oh.
good.
Is it the one where Christian Bale's like 10 years old?
No,
Okay.
this was a couple years ago.
It's just like
it's directed
12
by Werner Herzog.
Oh, okay.
It's about a guy who gets shot down in the jungle and has to try to figure out a way to escape.
Huh.
And Steve Zahn is like another POW that he meets along the way. But that guy is more famous for comedies. He was in That Thing You Do. He was in Safe Men.
I got nothing.
Yeah, all right. Blonde guy. Okay.
Blonde guy. Was he in Fargo?
No. Anyway, and then for me, probably like Horatio's Hand or somebody like that.
Oh, you're not as funny as Horatio Sands.
I do laugh at myself just as much.
Oh, yeah, that's true. Yeah. Well, yeah. Well, either one of those incarnations, if those guys want to come by, we'll set it out at least one episode.
Oh, so we did not watch Gutter Trash the movie, but we might as well have.
Yeah.
The actual movie is called God Bless America. It's another Bobcat Goldthwait production.
Is this his most recent, I believe?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. It wasn't that long ago that we watched World's Greatest Dad, right?
It was probably a year ago, maybe.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, I can't remember.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which we also
Enjoyed.
Yeah.
But spoiler, I fucking loved this movie.
Oh my god. I've seen
mostly because it seems pretty biographical.
It starts out, yeah. I like 5 minutes in the movie. I was like, "Did you write this movie?" To Eric, because it's about his life. Oh man,
It is every dream and fantasy of mine brought to life.
oh my gosh. Yeah, it's about America and what it's become.
Yep, which is horrible.
Yeah. But it's cool because it can still laugh at the horribleness, which is what makes it enjoyable.
Oh yeah.
Like it points out everything. It's like Idiocracy or one of those movies.
Yeah.
Where it points out all these horrible things, but in such a way that you just have to laugh them off. But it makes you think a little bit.
Yeah. Oh yeah. It gets a little preachy at times.
It gets a little preachy at times.
Especially there at the end, which is weird because your lady friend and I recently did a podcast together, and in it I kind of go off a little bit about how I don't like it when things that I'm watching or reading just start yelling at me.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
And so I kind of feel a little bit like a hypocrite because I loved this so much.
Well, this wasn't yelling at you. This was yelling your voice at other people.
That is true. You have a point. Okay. All right. Then I feel fine.
Yeah. I know, right? There was like 3 or 4 times in this movie where there is like a soliloquy or a speech that normally, it takes you out of the fiction of things.
Right.
But it is so perfectly articulating things that we think all the time.
Right.
And things that we complain about to each other.
Yeah.
Like, literally, some of these things in this movie, like I just said the word literally, I would have been shot. But, a lot of the things that happen in this movie are things that we've complained about, like people taking up too much parking spots or the fucking movie theater scene.
I have never seen you so giddy. You were practically jumping up and down as that scene started.
Oh my gosh. Like before it even happened, like you could sense it about to happen. And I swear, not since I've been a child have I been so happy watching a movie. like watching like the best, like, G.I. Joe cartoon or whatever, like heartwarming childlike fantasy. Like that's what it took me back to, that scene where he shoots everybody in the movie theater. Spoiler.
I don't know that it's much of a spoiler because everyone in this movie gets shot.
Yeah. That's what it's about.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is about shooting people.
Yeah.
I mean, it's about more than just that, but at its core, the heart of the movie is about shooting people.
Yeah.
And I approve.
Yeah, it's kind of like Falling Down mixed with Natural Born Killers mixed with our everyday life.
Yeah. Yeah, mixed with 215 episodes of Gutter Trash.
Yeah.
Just not the stuff when we're actually reviewing it.
Right.
Which is most of the
episodes.
Yeah.
Which is about 213 episodes if you splice it all together. Man, Bobcat Goldthwait, I gotta say, if you're listening, sir, your movies get exponentially better with each movie you make.
Yeah.
Shakes the Clown, great movie. World's Greatest Dad, even better. This one, oh my gosh. Incredible.
Shakes the Clown is a movie I still have yet to see. As well as I think it's called Sleeping Dogs Lie.
I've never seen that one.
Yeah. So there's at least 2 of his that I have missed, but the 2 that I have seen, make more.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, yes.
Because you're great at it. You have found your calling, sir.
Oh, it's like we said, it gets preachy, but I mean, it's about. I mean, like I feel weird even like telling people about this movie. Like, yeah, it's about how stupid reality TV and like
Right.
morons are, and people are like, I already know that, but like, no, this is like the perfect fantasy where you get to kill all of these people, and like in really funny, hilarious, awesome ways.
Right.
I mean, it's with a gun, but I mean, there's a lot of jokes that go along with it.
Oh yeah. I think the saddest aspect of this movie, and actually, there are like some emotional scenes in the movie.
Yeah, there's good characterizations.
Right. But I think the saddest part about just like the entire experience of it is that because as the movie points out, there's just so few people left to like appreciate the good things in life and being kind to, or not even kind, like you can
Just acceptable.
Yeah.
Right.
Just not being a dick everywhere you go.
Right. Not being a like egomaniacal, like self-important
Right.
dick.
Yeah. And I mean, we can be.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's life. That's human beings.
That's right.
But some of us learn to put a cap on it some places.
Right.
Mostly in public.
In public, right.
So it's like the saddest part is that only those of us are ever going to watch this movie. like the people that probably need to see this movie
Are never gonna see it.
will never see it.
Right.
Yeah.
Unless they just see a trailer and there's a lot of gunshots. Maybe,
Right. And then if they do, they won't realize that it's about them.
Right, yeah. Because they're like, this is fiction, yo. High five, bro. High five. Good job, bro. So, and I know this brings up a good point. We're talking about behaving acceptably in public. Occasionally on this show, you or I will completely trash, I don't know, Greg Horn or some other asshole. Greg Horn's going to be at Gym City Con, by the way, in March.
Are you going to get his autograph?
No, I'm going to, after seeing this movie, I think I'm going to kill him.
Nice. Gutter Trash does not endorse the murder of anyone.
Half of Gutter Trash does not endorse the murder of Greg Horn.
Okay.
But so, are we in a public setting here? Because anybody could hear us.
Yeah, we kind of are.
It's kind of weird.
I mean, yeah, because I mean, the movie even brings up like just dicks on radio shows,
Right.
and that's essentially what we are right now.
Yeah.
We're just saying what you're all thinking.
Yeah, exactly. Well, I mean, we're assuming that there's 5 of our friends that listen to this show,
Right.
and occasionally someone we don't know listens.
Right.
But
And I would say 5 is a high number.
well, there's a pool of 5 people who listen.
Okay.
Who are
just
friends.
they take turns.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, occasionally somebody who doesn't know us might hear our egomaniacal opinions.
Right.
So we're kind of dickish like that.
Yeah. We try to you try to temper it sometimes.
I try to temper us.
Yeah. I go back to thinking about some of the things I've said on the show, and I've, after the fact, felt bad about it.
Yeah, I have to.
I certainly kind of wish that I never had said that I would like to. I can't even remember her name. Marion Churchland.
Oh yeah.
Was that the book
The Beast?
Yeah. I kind of wish maybe I never said that I wanted to kick her in the womb.
I'd forget you said that.
Yeah. I never have.
Yeah. You never forgot you mean?
I never forgot, yeah.
Okay. But you have kicked her in the womb.
Huh?
But you have kicked her in the
Oh,
womb.
yeah, all the time. I feel bad about saying some of the things that we say. And, I mean, we're totally being, self-indulgent pricks when we do it.
Right.
But, I mean, I hope people realize we're not serious.
Yeah.
We're just...
It's an outlet here.
It's an outlet, and then we're sort of playing characters when we do this a little bit.
Like I'm playing Eric Schonborn and you're playing Jason Young.
Exactly.
Yeah. On the first episode, I believe I called a lady a cunt because she didn't know how to drive in windy weather. I've always felt bad about that ever since then.
I've never felt bad about calling anyone a cunt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because it's an underused word.
It is, yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, the power is there behind it.
Yeah.
Still.
Yeah.
But no, I've said some things about David Heatley that maybe I sort of regret saying. But at the same time, I've still... My opinion is the same. It just maybe the words I used.
I gotcha. The expression.
Yeah. I don't know. Did I ever tell the story about what happened to me when I went to see Birdemic at the movie theater? I know I told you and Kathleen at the restaurant, but did I tell it on the show?
I thought you did, about the dude in front of you?
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure you did. Maybe not.
Okay. Well, I'll just sort of recap it quick. Went to see this movie. The guy in front of me was just being kind of an asshole. Just a loud talker, jumping up and down, and this was like all before the movie even started. And I just kind of whispered to my friend that if he keeps talking, I'm going to kick him in the head.
Right.
And, well, I said, if he keeps talking, I'm going to fucking kick him in the head. And then he turned around and just started fucking screaming at me about me using the word fuck in front of his 7-year-old kid. And I just kept staring at him, and as he just fucking blew dry me in front of God and everyone. And then I finally just looked at him and was like, "You're right, I shouldn't have used that word." My sentiment is the same.
Yeah, exactly. I think that's a perfect analogy of this movie. You can, just behave well, but, it's okay to murder people who are socially unacceptable.
But, I realized I was a dick in that situation, but that guy was 10 times the dick that I was.
Yeah.
So, do we both get shots? Am I Joel Murray in this situation?
Joel Murray's the star of this.
Yes.
God bless America.
Yeah. I don't know.
That is, it's a fine line. It's like a snowball effect or a cyclical thing that when you're in public and someone is misbehaving, it's like, what do? Do you misbehave against them to cause them to stop misbehaving? Right. I actually said something to a customer the other day that was inappropriate, but he was being a total fucking dick.
Right.
And then I felt bad about it after he got mad and stormed out after I said something to him. But it's it kind of worked because he left.
Right.
But then it kind of didn't work because for the rest of the day I was like, man, I was kind of an asshole to that guy.
Right.
So yeah, what do you do? Do you just...
I don't know. I think you always need someone there to reassure that you're not the asshole in that situation.
Right.
But then again, nobody is the villain of their own story.
Yeah, exactly.
That guy went home and, told his friend about what a dick you were to him.
Right.
Even though that you were there with, a store full of customers who probably saw what a dick he was to you.
Right.
Not just to you, but just in general.
Yeah, just in life.
Right, yeah. So, I don't know. That is, the moral quandary of this movie.
Yeah,
and,
exactly.
The whole situation.
Yeah, because, basically it's about a guy and a girl of two different age brackets, which is cool because it represents different, age groups and, their opinions on America. But it also is, obviously they're kind of being dicks. They're just killing people.
Right.
And, some of the people they kill
deserve it.
And then some of them just, walk up and hey, what are you doing? And, they kill them because they're in their way. So it's it's a very gray area.
Yeah.
And and I think that says a lot about, our society. Our society is full of gray areas as far as people being dicks and people expressing their opinions,
Right. So, but, okay, there's the scene where, the guy is parked in, the two parking spots.
Right.
And so, it's does that guy deserve to die? Or at least get shot? Because the guy survives. But, I know, I've seen douches, pull that kind of shit.
Oh, yeah.
And it always makes me want to, if not shoot that person, at least like do something horrible to their car.
Exactly. I've always wanted just to key their car.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like, I know I have a temper and I have a bit of a rage issue. And like I've always thought this, like, like when I'm driving or whatever, and just like, somebody does something stupid or just asshole-ish, and it's like, man, if I wasn't paying for my car and for insurance, I would fucking totally just T-bone that asshole or do whatever, like, just as long as it got their car too.
Right,
Yeah.
And
it's like, but I don't know that they deserve that for...
I think that's why movies like this are a good outlet for people like us, because it's like, here are all these things that frustrate you, and instead of just doing the things that you fantasize about, we're taking it a little further, and to like satisfy the rage that has built up, and maybe the next couple of doses of rage too.
Right.
Like, I think that's why these kind of movies are very therapeutic.
Oh yeah.
Because I mean, it brings to light some things that that would really do bother us on a day-to-day basis.
Right.
I mean, that's not like watching. I mean, I'm sure some people out there, get a lot from watching very political dramas and things like that.
Yeah.
But this is like something that everyday people are really affected by.
Yeah.
And it was a very good outlet. I think I feel much better after having watched it.
Yeah, I do too. I mean, it helps that it's fucking hilarious.
Oh, yeah.
I mean...
We laughed out loud so many times.
Oh, yeah. If it helps when the movie is good.
Yeah.
Because I think if the movie had failed, at what it was trying, then we would just be sitting here even more angry.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Waiting for a movie about people that kill Bob Goldthwait.
Right. We would make that movie.
Yeah.
Excuse me. So yeah, I mean, this is a very therapeutic to watch, and it's so funny.
Oh yeah.
Which really helps sort of take that medicine, I guess.
Exactly. It's like you said earlier, though. I think a lot of people would watch this movie and maybe not. I'm not saying like we're smarter than they are, but like they wouldn't get the humor because it's about them, not because they're too stupid to get the humor.
Right.
But sometimes whenever the humor is about your specific personality, it's just not funny because you don't get it. It's like you don't get why that's funny. You're like, that's just how people are.
It's like when I got very upset about the whole thing about graphic novels in this.
Oh yeah. Yeah, they sort of make fun of people who don't read real books.
Yeah.
Which is awesome.
But, like, I can take that sort of thing.
Yeah.
Like, it is one of those things where it's like, that hurts,
I've seen you read real books.
I've tried.
Yeah.
The last attempt I made, I fell asleep 2 pages in for like 45 minutes, but whatever.
2 pages? That's more than most Americans read in their lifetimes.
Anymore, yeah. But I think what also helps is that the characters are so likable, though.
Oh my gosh!
Like you're just rooting for them the entire movie.
I love Frank so much.
Let's talk about Frank and just Joel Murray in general right now.
He's so awesome.
He is great. He is the underrated Murray.
Yeah.
Like I've seen that guy in like a ton of things, and like he's always good in those things, even when it's like a bad thing.
Right.
Like I used to work at a TV station. I was paid to watch television, and so I have seen every episode of Dharma and Greg.
Was he on that show?
He was on that show,
Okay.
and he's great in that show. But it's an awful show. But his presence makes it like an enjoyable thing.
Right.
I mean, Bill Murray's awesome.
Oh, yeah.
Like, I don't think there's any arguing about that.
He's the undisputed king of the Murrays.
Right, yeah. But I think Joel Murray kind of gives him a run for his money.
Oh, wow. That's high praise.
Because I think he's got a subtlety to him that Bill Murray, I don't think no longer has.
Yeah. Yeah, I could see that.
Yeah. And again, Bill Murray's awesome.
Oh, yeah.
Even in terrible things like, what the hell was that movie? Broken Flowers or something like that.
Right, yeah.
And that was maybe his last attempt at being subtle in something. But it was such a terrible movie, it didn't matter.
He's like, that didn't work, so...
But, no, I think, like, especially in this movie, Joel Murray definitely pulls off a wide range of emotions and you know, just you're on this roller coaster ride with him, like, the entire time. And even when he is just flat out just mass murdering people.
Yeah.
Like you're just
you're
like,
rooting
no,
for him.
Frank.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very likable character, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Sort of the plot is that his character is basically just fed up with everything in America that is horrible, which is a lot. Then he gets fired for sexual harassment, and then finds out that he has an inoperable brain tumor. And so he's about to kill himself when he's watching just one of those horrible MTV...
Sweet 16 parties.
Yeah. And then just decides that he's going to kill that girl.
Yeah.
And it's pretty much where the movie just kicks off.
And haven't we all thought about killing reality TV celebrities?
Yeah. I mean, I don't really watch reality shows. Like, I've seen a few, and they're not good.
Right.
And I mean, I don't know. It's one of those things where you like what you like. Like, I'm not the type of person that, wants to take away the thing that you like.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I wish there wasn't reality television.
It would make your life easier.
Yeah, it would, definitely maybe be more things worth watching on television, or, I mean, it doesn't really affect me either way, honestly.
Yeah.
But it's like, I'm not going to watch it, and, the thing exists, and if you like it, fine. Who am I to tell you that, you're a fucking retard for watching it?
Right.
Which you are. But hey, it's all the more power to you to watch it.
It's your prerogative, as Bobby Brown said.
I don't want to take that away from you. If that's what brings you your joy, you may not like this movie or The Invisibles, and I love them.
Right. To each his own.
Right. But like what I've seen though, like I've never wanted to like. I've never thought any reality shows like, oh, this is horrible. I wish that person was just dead. Like I've never thought that.
Really?
Yeah. But then again, I've also never seen anything like the shows that they sort of parody in this one.
I know I've flipped through the channels and seen clips, or like been out of town because I don't even have cable. But I know I've been at hotels and flipped through the channels. Like, what am I missing?
Right.
And I see like clips of shows like where there's a girl fighting a girl. And God Bless America takes out her tampon and throws it at another girl. And I've seen maybe not that exact scenario, but things along those lines. And I'm always sort of surprised, but yet at the same time, it just reaffirmed like, yes, why was I surprised? Like, this is what people love.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, I've never seen anything that bad, honestly, but I'm sure it's out there.
Yeah.
Like it has to be. Like in order for it to be parodied in this movie, there has to have been a similar situation in one of those shows.
I'm sure.
And yeah, I'm sure the entire world would be better off if like we had just never heard of those people, or if they were ever on TV. But the sad reality is that they are. And so, yeah, maybe at this point, then we're better off if they're just dead.
I know, isn't that horrible to think?
Yeah.
But, wow.
Because they're not going to go away now that they're here.
Yeah.
So, maybe.
I know, it's like if they're not offering anything and they're actually detracting from other people's lives by possibly making them miss out on something that's much more relevant or enlightening. I don't know.
Yeah.
It's like us. People deserve to be able to kill us because if they weren't listening to this, they might be able to, spend their time more wisely.
Right. Because we're an audio show, so you can do other things while listening to us.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't kill us. Just work out while you're listening to us.
Oh, yeah. You can masturbate.
You can jerk off to the sounds of our voices.
Why wouldn't you?
You could.
Brian John Lewis. Brian John Lewis. I know a guy named John Lewis and a guy named Brian John Mitchell.
Oh, okay.
I just mixed the two up. I had a couple beers.
All right.
I love Brian John Mitchell, even though he's jerking off to the sound of our voice. He's still working out. That's all that matters.
Yep.
How else do you think he could lift us? He lifts us all the time.
He has only lifted you.
Okay, but I've seen him lift me a bunch of times.
Yeah, yeah.
And my girlfriend. I've seen him lift my girlfriend.
Well, she's tiny.
Yeah, well, yeah.
She is incredibly tiny.
She's a small lady.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah. So Joel Murray's awesome. The girl is pretty awesome too.
The character is Roxy. I don't remember the actress's name.
Tara Lynn Barr.
Okay.
Yeah.
And she was great.
Yeah, she was pretty awesome.
Mm-hmm.
She a little less as relatable.
Yeah.
Probably due to us being old men.
Right. We're closer in age to Joel Murray's character at this point than a high school girl. But I thought it was great that she was a huge Alice Cooper fan.
I think it maybe hurt us a little bit when she, again, railed against graphic novels.
And Green Day.
And punk rock in general, yeah.
I like the Green Days.
Yeah, yeah. I do not.
Yeah.
What was the other band? Oh, Fall Out Boy.
Fall Out Boy. Yeah,
they
that's
can go
fine.
fuck themselves too. Yeah.
Actually, Green Day at this point can probably go fuck themselves.
Yeah.
But I do really enjoy, a couple of their albums.
And quite honestly, yeah, I've never been an Alice Cooper fan.
Really?
Yeah. I like 4 songs.
Yeah.
Maybe. Maybe.
Matt
And I
Brassfield.
think one of them was in this movie.
I think Matt Brassfield's rolling over in his grave right now.
He's already rolling over his grave because I hated Phantasm. And I don't like the Halloween movies.
Oh, man.
Boom!
Man, he's dead to you now.
He is going to come after me with a gun. Wow.
I really enjoyed this movie.
I did too.
It's fun to watch.
Oh, yeah, it is.
I would watch it over and over. I mean, not like, I don't want to watch it right now,
Right.
but I know, like, a year from now, if I haven't seen this movie again,
Right.
I'm going to be itching to watch it again.
I think the next time my friend Amanda is over, I think I'm going to force her to watch this one.
Nice.
Yeah, I think she would definitely agree with a lot of it. I think definitely one of the things is like, if you're a relatively intelligent person and you work retail, then this movie is made for you.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. I like to think that I work retail. I know I'm not intelligent.
Right.
But
I said relatively.
okay.
Yeah.
Well, I'm relatively intelligent.
Yeah.
And I work retail.
You work retail.
Yeah. So yes, I can relate.
Yeah. Because the thing is that when you work, I mean, I guess yours is a little more specialized than like what she does, but you still get all sorts
Oh,
in
yeah.
your store,
Oh, yeah.
and all of those sorts are mostly the people that are targets in this movie.
Right. I'd say a large portion.
A
at
good
least.
portion of it, yeah.
We got some really awesome people in there. I won't lie.
Sure, yeah.
But
Or people that you have no opinion on either way.
yeah, exactly.
Because they just come in, buy what they want, and get out.
Those actually might be my absolute favorite people.
Yeah.
I think I like those people better than the people that I like.
Yeah. Yeah, because when I come in, I'm going to talk to you. And
I know.
You got other shit to do.
Right.
And I'm just going to annoy the fuck out of you.
I've got magic cards to shuffle
Right.
around and price and alphabetize.
And you're just thinking, they're getting the hell out. I'm going to talk to you for 3 hours on a goddamn podcast later.
Yeah, I know. The more we talk about at the store, the less we have to talk about here.
Right.
Oh my god.
And that's why I no longer shop at Mavericks.
It's for the good of the podcast.
Yeah. Shit. What was it? I was going to say something. Oh no, yeah. But like, whenever I go to a store, that is sort of my mentality when I go in. Keep my head down.
Yeah.
pick out what I want and get out.
Fuck yeah.
If I need help, like it's only because like I am at that point a desperate man looking for whatever
Right.
it is. You know?
Yeah.
Like I do not want to bother anyone. And so then when the cashier decides that she wants to strike up a conversation with me or start hassling me about like some, shopper's cart or whatever,
Right.
I start to get pissed off because you're going against my goal.
You're in a different zone.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. I'm with you. Like, I am much more sociable, willing to interact with strangers. But when I'm shopping, it's me and the product, buddy.
Yeah.
It's not about you. It's not about fellow customers or employees. It's
Right.
about me and that product.
Exactly.
I want my mustache wax or my Fat Boy CD, and then I want to get out.
I'm stuck on the Fat Boy scene.
Oh man,
Yeah.
me too.
Oh man,
Crushing.
This movie is great.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I think that's it.
yeah. I mean, if you're listening to us, then I would hope that you have some sort of similar mentality to how we think and feel. Then this movie is made.
At least your sense of humor.
Exactly. Yeah. If you like your comedy super thickly dark, just like your cocks,
Yeah.
then
I wish my cock was
thick
darker.
and black.
Mhm.
Then yeah, just go watch this. It's on Netflix Instant.
Instant Q. That's awesome.
Yeah, it is. I can't believe I was ever against this thing.
Yeah. You've been assimilated into the Netflix army.
I have. Fast cable helps.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fast internet, anyway. But yeah, man. God bless America and God bless Netflix Instant.
God bless Bob Goldthwait.
Fuck yeah, God bless that guy.
Seriously, nice job. That was, yeah. We don't do this often.
No, not at all, I think.
No, we love Bob Goldthwait.
Yeah. All is forgiven for Police Academy 3.
7 through 12.
Right, yeah. Whichever ones you were in that were awful.
Which was all of them other than whichever one you first started.
Right.
Yeah. He knows that. We don't need to tell
Oh,
him
yeah,
that.
he knows
Yeah.
that. All is forgiven for Happily Ever After, or whatever that horrible show he was in where he played the voice of a bunny.
Oh my God. I've never seen that, but I've heard of it.
Yeah. And the guy from that show was in this movie as well.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. He was Joel Murray's boss who fires him. The captain from Dexter.
Oh, okay. Mr. Carradine?
Yeah.
Was he a Carradine?
No.
Oh no, I'm thinking of the other dude from Dexter. That was a Carradine, right?
No, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
The guy who's LaGuerta's boss.
Yeah. What's his name? Mahoney.
His real name is
Mahoney.
Jeff Pearson is his real name.
Okay.
Captain Matthews on Dexter.
Yeah. He was great in this movie.
Yeah.
Small role.
Very small role. Yeah. But I believe he was also in World's Greatest Dad as well.
Yeah. Another Bobcat movie.
Yes, which we already talked about.
Wow. Good
All right.
movie. Good movie.
Yeah.
Very
Bless
good.
America. Go watch it.
Yeah.
We'll take a break.
All right.
I'm a teenage, she's a superstar with a mind across too bad. And when mom complains about my hair, I say, hey mom, I just don't care. I'm in hell and the angels cry, cause I'm trying to sell my soul. And when mom complains about my clothes, I say, hey mom, leave me alone. Little girl, it's gonna be alright. Come on, little girl, it's gonna be alright. I've got one thing on my mind, girl. One thing on my mind, and I don't care. Come on, little girl, it's style without my mind across too bad. And when mom complains about my hair, I say, hey mom, I just don't care. I'm in hell and the angels cry, cause I'm trying to sell my soul. And when mom complains about my clothes, I say, hey mom, leave me alone.
Hey, welcome back, guys and girls.
Do we? I don't.
There's
know.
maybe a lady.
Maybe.
Maybe a lady.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe. I don't know who, but definitely not your lady friend.
She doesn't listen anymore?
I don't think she ever did.
Yeah. She is a smart girl.
Yeah, it's amazing that she agreed to actually be on this show multiple times
Right.
and have another additional show on top of it.
Mm, she likes to,
She likes to talk.
she likes to talk to us. She
Yeah.
likes us, yeah.
Ew. Yeah. Oh, yeah, buddy.
Yeah. What up?
Nothing. Nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Huh.
So, I think it's time to talk about a dude.
A dude.
Yeah. A dude by the name of Kurt Dens.
Oh, I like Kurt Dens.
Kurt Dens is great.
He draws really cool.
He is a good drawer.
Yeah.
Yeah. That is a joke for me and Kurt. If you were on social media, maybe you would have gotten that joke.
I still think it's funny. I don't know what it means. Yeah, he's a good drawer.
I posted a thing on the Twitters a couple of days ago about how much like in a God Bless America fashion,
Uh-huh.
that whenever I see someone use the word drawer instead of artist or any appropriate word for that term,
Uh-huh.
that it makes me want to die and then kill everybody else.
Really?
Yeah.
Drawer? You don't like the drawer?
No, because it's wrong.
It's like cute and fun. Hey.
But they used it for serious.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And also, it's not cute or fun.
I feel cute and fun. I just said it.
You weren't. And you're lucky I don't own any weapons.
There's a knife in there.
That is true. Yeah.
Okay.
I guess I could hit you over the head with one of my guitars.
Sure. Let's
Yeah.
do that.
But no, yeah, so I posted that, and then Kurt responded as he accepts the term picture guy.
Picture guy.
Yeah. And I said that is still a more acceptable term than drawer.
But you don't.
Yeah.
You wouldn't want to be called the picture guy.
I don't mind it as much.
Mhm.
I'd even accept picture guy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay.
But
Yeah.
but not drawer.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
So anyway. Yeah, so Kurt Dens, in order to prevent him going on a killing spree, we allow him to do interviews for us. At,
We allow him. He graciously blesses us with these interviews.
Yeah, this is he decided to do this all on his own, and we are totally okay with it.
He sort of became the star of the show at that point.
He really has. I mean, in just 2 prior appearances, he has gotten way more celebrities than you or I ever would even think about trying to get on the show.
We had Matt Brassfield on here.
That is true.
Multiple times.
Yeah, he is a filmmaker.
Mm-hmm.
But until he plays Chop Top,
Oh, yeah.
he's just not going to be able to compare.
It's true.
Werewolf of Ohio does not count. Matt Brassfield in a poor rubber werewolf mask is not acceptable. When we've had Chop Top on the show
Okay.
talking about his car.
Well, I'm sure Kurt can't really match that level of celebrity, though.
It's true. Yeah.
What's he gonna come up with next?
Yeah, I don't know. Well, I guess let's find out.
Oh,
Yeah.
we have another one.
We have another one, and hopefully more soon because he's out. So go to another convention, Kurt, and
Please,
get us some more.
or just visit a celebrity.
Yeah,
No.
sure. Do you live in Chicago? There's got to be someone around. Oprah?
Yeah,
Go get Oprah.
Chris Ware,
Chris Ware, Jeffrey Brown,
Jeffrey Brown, yeah,
a famous Cub.
Ira Glass, maybe.
Maybe. I think he lives in New York now.
Oh, does he?
I think
Okay.
the show's produced out of New York. Who knows? Probably Portland, because that's where the fucking hipsters live. Why don't
You
they
think
just...
Ira's a hipster?
Oh, yeah.
He's
Oh,
like
yeah.
80 years old. He can be a
Yeah,
hipster.
he's not 80 years old.
Yeah.
He's, I think, early 50s. He's skinny. He wears thick black rimmed glasses. He's got spiky hair.
I've never seen a picture of him.
Oh, yeah.
I pictured him as like a large old man.
Oh, no. He's very effeminate and thin and hipsterish.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow,
He may be the world's oldest hipster. I mean,
Wow.
I'm not saying that.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, then don't kill him. I mean, he might be going for a record.
I'm not saying Ira Glass needs to be killed. I'm just saying that
You wouldn't be
maybe
against it.
no. I used to listen to This American Life.
Yeah.
I found it enjoyable.
Oh, yeah.
But I also eventually began to find it pretty smug and full of itself, and stopped listening.
Kind of repetitious. Sure.
Yeah.
And if there's one thing anyone hates, it's a audio show that's repetitious and boring.
Here's Kurt Dance.
All right.
Hello, this is Kurt Dins for the Gutter Trash Podcasting Network. Today I'm at Days of the Dead with Heather Langenkamp, famous, of course, for Nightmare on Elm Street, Part 1, 2, and 3, right? Okay, and this is the random question she's answering for today.
I had corned beef hash and poached eggs for breakfast.
There you have it. Thanks very much.
Thanks, Kurt. I don't know how you get these amazing interviews, but thanks for doing it.
How does he do it?
Yeah. This one was significantly shorter than the other two. But yeah, Heather Langenkamp.
Of Nightmare on Elm Street. But
Yeah.
here's what I was trying to like clarify. I think did I hear him say she was in the first 3 Nightmare on Elm Streets?
Yes, he did.
Ooh.
Yeah, I wasn't. Oh, I totally was going to say something because
She was not in the second one.
she was not. Unless don't remember a particular scene she was in. But no,
I don't believe
as
she.
far as I am concerned, she was not in that one.
Yeah.
That one was about the gay dude.
Right.
Yeah.
That sort of thinks he is Freddy or something. And,
Yeah, I think Freddy is trying to take over his body.
Right.
Freddy is trying to enter his body.
Oh. That is pretty gay.
That movie is chock full of homosexual undertones and overtones. But yeah, Heather Langenkamp was in 1, 3, and I believe 7.
Oh, the new
Nightmare.
New Nightmare.
Yeah.
So we now know if she decides to never again appear on the show,
Right.
why?
Yeah.
Because she
'Cause
was,
it was
so
Kurt's
offended.
fault. Yep.
Yeah.
It's probably why she chose the shortest answer.
Oh, yeah. She was gonna go into You know, I don't know. Who knows what one of those questions was?
Right. I would like to see this list of questions. But it's awesome anyway.
Yeah, it was great. That was really good.
Yeah. But man, Heather Langenkamp, man.
Oh, super crush.
Massive crush on
Oh, are you kidding me?
her. Yeah.
Of course. And there's that scene towards the end of Nightmare on Elm Street, the first, when she's like getting ready all the booby traps, and then like she goes up to like change into some sort of like more comfortable clothes,
Right.
and you see her naked from the back, like from the waist up. You know, I mean, you don't see anything,
Right. Yeah.
but you know that
Oh,
somewhere at some point she was naked,
Oh, yeah.
and that did it for me when I was a kid.
Oh, yeah. I mean, when was the first time you ever saw Nightmare on Elm Street?
Oh, I was a child.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was as well. I was probably like 4 or 5, something like that. My mom was watching it while we were eating dinner.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow. That's awesome.
So I remember distinctly eating like pork chops and peas while
Wow.
Tina was being dragged across the ceiling in a body bag.
Wow. That doesn't make the pork chops go down any easier, does
That
it?
was fine.
Yeah.
And distinctly remember watching Johnny Depp erupt into a geyser out of a water
Oh,
bag.
man. Yeah, that's a memorable scene.
Yeah, I
He's-
love that movie.
Now, why was he listening to his headphones and watching TV at the same time?
Because kids these days, they just, they can't just tune anything out. They got to be constantly stimulated.
So Freddy Krueger is basically just like Frank from God Bless America.
Yes.
He's like, I gotta kill that guy for listening to his headphones and watching TV. I gotta kill that other guy for wearing a leather jacket with no shirt underneath.
Yeah.
I mean,
And quite honestly, he also should have been killing Johnny Depp for wearing a half shirt.
oh yeah, he does wear the half shirt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, I saw, I think it was a couple years ago, I watched the first Nightmare again. And
Oh, yeah.
It totally holds up.
Definitely.
2, it's okay.
I've only seen the second one a couple times because I was a big Heather Langenkamp fan. And
Right, yeah.
I know to only watch the ones that she's in.
They are the only good ones.
I liked 4. I think I liked 4.
I can't, between, like,
The Dream Child, I believe it was.
yeah, I like, 1 obviously is great. 3 is right up there, probably my second favorite.
Dokken soundtrack.
Yeah. Patricia Arquette.
Oh yeah, she's
Yeah,
great.
Larry
Lawrence
Fishburne.
yeah.
Yeah. And then 7, the new Nightmare, I think, follows right up there.
I've never seen that one.
That one is really, really good. Because basically, like, after 3 and before 7, like those movies, like, all just sort of, like, I know I've seen at least one of them, but I could not tell you which one.
Yeah, they kind of turn into this, like, it's almost like a parody of the first movie.
Yeah.
After the second one tried to do something different, but I don't think it was very good. But after that, it just kind of turned into a cheesy parody of.
Well, I think 3 was fine. I mean, it had a little bit, some of those moments, but
Right.
I think it still kept itself fairly serious enough. And, it was like the whole thing about Freddy's origin. And then again, we
Right.
had Heather Langenkamp returning
Right.
because she was not into.
Well, everybody knows that. I don't know why you just pointed that out.
And then, 7 is like, it's meta. It's like the pre-Scream Wes Craven.
Yeah.
Trying to do something different with it.
It sounds cool.
It's very good. I do recommend seeing it. But yeah, like when Freddy became a cartoon character is sort of
Right.
like where
He became like Bugs Bunny.
yeah, and I think in one of those movies, at least literally, like I think I literally remember him becoming like a cartoon character
Right,
in
yeah.
one of those.
I'm sure, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm sure.
So I mean, you ignore those movies, and also because they don't have Heather Langenkamp.
Yeah.
That is pretty much the key to a Nightmare on Elm Street movie.
You got your Freddy
Yep.
and your Heather.
Yep. There was Afternoon Nightmare. The only other one was Freddy vs. Jason. Right?
Oh, I liked that one a lot.
I did not.
Oh, man, I thought it was super fun.
Thought it was dumb as dirt.
Well, I was high when I watched it,
Okay.
but I thought it was super fun.
All right. I mean, I've never had a desire to see it again, but I also, it wasn't, like the worst thing I've ever seen, obviously, and like I've definitely seen worse Nightmare movies.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And worst Friday the 13th movies.
Right. Well, actually, I've never seen a Friday the 13th
What?
movie. Oh yeah.
Wow.
Oh yeah.
That's amazing.
Oh yeah.
That's just surprising.
I know.
Yeah.
It's not like I'm going out of my way not to
Right.
watch one.
Oh, I'm with you.
You know, it just has never happened.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've never seen a Rocky movie, so I totally understand.
Right. Yeah.
I've never avoided a Rocky movie. I've just never
Right.
seen one.
But yeah, you know, I just maybe someday I will, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
But at this point, it's like
Would you even
right,
care?
yeah,
Right.
yeah. Like I tried watching like first two Halloween movies because it's a similar situation. You know, I never saw them.
Right.
You know, like I wasn't going out of my way to. Just never happened. So I did go out of my way, and I did not enjoy them.
Yeah. Yeah. I've only seen the first one, and yeah, I thought it was kind of boring.
I recommend 3.
Halloween 3?
Yeah.
Really?
Season of the Witch has nothing to do with Michael Myers.
Okay.
Yeah.
Does it have that awesome song, Season of the Witch, in it?
Maybe.
Okay.
No, it definitely has. No, I don't know. I can't tell you. It's been a while. But yeah, and then there was the Nightmare on Elm Street remake, which was okay.
I've seen bits of it.
Yeah.
I kind of listened to it, actually,
Yeah,
while Kathleen was watching it and I was drawing.
yeah.
Yeah, I liked it.
It was enjoyable enough.
Mm-hmm.
I think a sequel to it could be far better if they did some
Right.
things.
They build on it.
Right,
Right.
and then maybe stop relying on CG.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, okay, I didn't see much CG because I was listening to it.
Right.
But yeah, that's cool.
Because they remake the classic scene where Freddy comes through the wall, and they do it all CG.
Instead of, yeah.
and it's like it's such a simple effect for them to do.
And it looks amazing.
Yeah, it does.
Even now, like
Yeah.
we both watched the original Nightmare on Elm Street within the last year.
Yeah,
Yeah, and that scene looks great.
yep. Yeah. But Jackie Earl Haley was pretty good as Freddy,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, and the other non-Heather Langenkamp, Nancy was fine.
Right.
And Connie Britton, I'll always watch her in a thing. But yeah, it was fine. Yeah, not great, not horrible.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd give a sequel a chance.
Yeah, me as well. Maybe with Heather Langenkamp.
Thanks, Heather, for being on the show.
Yeah, thank you, and thank you, Kurt.
Yeah.
That was awesome. As always.
They both flew into the Gutter Trash Studios for that intensive interview, and then they went their separate ways.
Yeah, except that Kurt had to, tell us that he was at a convention.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah. One of you is lying.
That's
I hope Kurt is heading towards more conventions in the next month or so to get us some more interviews.
oh, that'd be sweet.
Because I enjoy these.
Yeah, he does a great job.
Yeah.
It's my favorite part of the show.
Yeah, me too. Maybe the show should just be that.
Yeah, it'd be a lot shorter,
Hell yeah.
and we'd do a lot less work.
Yeah. I wouldn't have to worry about the show just not recording in the middle of us having a conversation.
Which has happened occasionally. It's weird.
Yeah,
It's weird.
it has happened more than on occasion in the past month. It is annoying me, and I have to keep looking to make sure that we are still recording.
Right. It's distracting.
It is distracting, and I am paranoid, and then it also gives me a lot more work that I have to do post.
Right.
I don't want to edit these things.
That's what.
The
Yeah.
whole point of this is that I don't edit.
Right. Yeah. The computer's against the very fabric of our nature.
Yes. Anyway. Well, I guess I got nothing.
You got nothing.
Yeah.
You got a book. That's something.
I got a book.
That's
Yeah.
something.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, then I'll pick a book, and we can go away.
I gotta go. I
Yeah.
gotta get out of here.
Yeah, you do. So anyway, yeah. So I got a book that I have had sort of for a while.
I like that sort of.
Yeah. This is a book that I bought as it was coming out. It was a bi-monthly book. It started coming out, I believe, sometime in the year 2000. And then, well, let me tell you this. Yeah, the whole made-up phrase, what happens in Vegas stays in Vegas?
Uh huh.
Well, what happened in Vegas was that I bought an issue of this book, and it stayed in Vegas. And then for 10 years, I could never find that issue again.
Wow.
And I only finally just got it last year.
Really?
Yeah.
But you did actually buy it in Las Vegas.
Uh-huh.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
I remember buying it at one of the comic shops I visited while I was out there. And
it stayed in Vegas.
Yeah, it did. I guess I left it in my the place where I was staying, and didn't bring it back to Dayton with me.
Shame on you, sir.
Yes. So I had never read this book because I was missing an issue, and nobody around me had it, and I had to finally buy it off the internets.
Ooh.
From mycomicshop.com. For all your back issue needs if you don't have a local comic shop.
Yeah, there you
Or
go.
if they don't have the book you're looking for.
So yeah, I like the way you said that.
There we go. So this is a book that has basically just been sitting in my room 10 years waiting for issue 3 to fill it out. It is called The Coffin.
The Coffin.
Written by Phil Hester, drawn by Mike Huddleston, published by Oni Press back in the year 2000.
Okay, I have seen this book. I've never read it.
Yeah.
That sounds cool.
Alrighty.
That sounds great.
So we will do that.
I look forward to reading a comic.
Yeah, comics are good.
They're books, but they don't have just words. They got like pictures and stuff.
Right. To
By-
flesh it out.
By drawers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
To make it more gooder.
Yeah. Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
High five.
Woo! Let's get out of here and go watch some reality television.
Oh, yeah, I love it.
Fuck yeah.
I'm gonna go to the movie theater and tweet about this, how great the podcast went.
All righty, everybody. We'll see you next time.
Oh, yes.
On the podcast.
You totally stole his line.
Thank you for listening to Gutter Trash. You can subscribe to the show from guttertrash.net or from iTunes and leave us a review. Visit guttertrash.net for email information, links to our Facebook and Twitter pages, and for other podcasts and websites in the Gutter Trash Network. Thanks again for listening, and we'll see you next time.